Dental hygiene hack. If you have a permanent lingual retainer that you hate flossing, watch this to know how to do it without these pesky threaders. Grab a piece of floss, wrap it around each tooth, pull down on the sides. There you go. Nice clean teeth.
This Panaxo Acne Cleanser is for the face. However, this is a great hack for underarms because benzoyl peroxide is known to kill bacteria, and bacteria is what causes the odor under your underarms. And so what you can do is wash with Panaxo 2 to 3 times a week and then use natural deodorant.
Okay, ladies, let's talk about our lady down there, because I feel like a lot of people sometimes feel embarrassed, but I'm here to share that everything's okay. Every lady has their own smell, their own distinct smell, and that is okay unless that smell starts smelling super funny and it's not a usual smell. Then you go to the doctors, find out what's going on, go to your GYN. And another thing that's okay is discharge. Discharge is definitely something that's normal. Everybody goes through this. Don't ever feel embarrassed if you see in your panties a little bit of discharge. It just means that your lady is cleaning herself. And another thing that I used to be embarrassed, and I know some other people get embarrassed, is queefing. Like, that's just, it's literally like a fart coming out of your vagina. It's okay, especially during intercourse. It's something that's normal. Don't get embarrassed.
So, did you brush your teeth today?
Yes.
Do you mind if we check?
If you have to.
Let's check it! So we're gonna use these dental disclosing tablets to see how much tooth plaque you have everywhere in your mouth. So the color part is where we have tooth plaque. That happens right after half an hour after eating. This starts to happen, so it's very easy to clean. You just have to brush it away. You see, it's just tooth plaque. Ta-da!
Did you know that kissing can cause cavities? Well, not literally, but when someone has a cavity, the bacteria from the cavity can travel to your mouth. Well, the same thing happens when a mom shares a spoon with a baby, so yeah, don't do that.
Ladies, these are some things you should never use down there. Number 1, douches. Douching is very, very bad for down there because it upsets the natural pH balance, which can cause infections. Number 2, perfumes. You do not want to put anything containing alcohol down there, especially if they're heavily scented. If you want to keep down there clean, use a gentle feminine mist. My favorite is Mist Me with that. Number 3, foods. Foods are a no-no because they contain a lot of sugar, and sugar can upset the natural balance of the pH. So please, no foods, even in the bedroom, okay? Number 4, body wash. Body wash is the no-no for down there because they're too heavy. It contains a lot of perfumes, dyes that are really, really bad, and they can cause more issues than what you're trying to solve. So if you want to wash with a gentle feminine wash. That's it.
So this is the important part about panty hygiene. And there is a such thing. So about 5 years ago, I ended up getting an infection from my underwear. So let me tell you the 3 things to basic panty hygiene. Number 1 being the fabric. So for example, lace can irritate the skin and also cause pH imbalance because of the rubbing, the abrasion and stuff that can occur while you're wearing those cute lace panties. Sometimes it's not very cute for her health. The second thing being laundry detergent. So that really good smelling Tide, Downy fabric softener, those types of chemicals can soak into the panties as well and cause pH imbalance for those who have sensitive skin and have sensitivity down there. And the third thing, the thing that we all don't want to hear, which actually ended up being the cause of my infection, that the longer we keep our panties, the higher the chances that the bacteria, pathogens, and particles of you-know-what can stay on your underwear.
A random fact I wish I knew when I was going through puberty. Did you know you should throw out your underwear after 6 months to a year of using it?
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Lower down the volume. But I don't think this is so bad what I'm going to talk about, where the volume doesn't need to be that lowered, okay? I think you guys are fine. Let's make this a thing. Well, I just want to put this in your heads. Let's stop kissing everybody that you first meet right away. And when I say kissing, I mean like making out. Because there's 80 million 80 million, okay, I'm going to repeat that one more time, 80 million bacteria that is transferred when you are making out, okay? Yes, making out is sexy, super hot, but that's a lot of bacteria that's being transferred. You don't know if this person has something. Oh my God, you guys, we don't know if that person has an STD or something.
What is a hygiene tip/trick that everyone should know? Occasionally wipe down your doorknobs and light switches. When I was a maid, I'd clean people's light switches and they'd be covered as brown gunk because they'd never been cleaned before. We touch them multiple times every day. They get nasty. Clean your pillowcase regularly. It helps keep your face from breaking out. Brush your tongue and the top of your mouth along with your teeth. Poop first. Shower second. Wash behind your ears. Pee after sex. Male or female. Everybody needs to pee after sex. Also, if you're reading this, you probably need to drink at least 1 glass of water. Floss your teeth. People think brushing your teeth will completely rid you of smelly breath. Wrong. Next time you floss, smell it and you will be grossed out. Wash your navel every time you shower. This one I learned from Reddit. It's for guys. When you're standing up peeing, after you're done, press on your gooch to make the last bit of pee come out. It helps you not to have any drips afterwards that stink up your underwear.
Hey there, do your teeth look like this? This little chunky thing over here is known as tartar or calculus. It's a result of your saliva minerals mineralizing the bacterial plaque that collects around here and then becomes hardened, looking like this. And it can only be removed at the dental office, not at home.
Before, so many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure.
These are my hygiene favorites that keep me smelling good and feeling clean all day. This mouthwash will keep your breath smelling good all day. You use this twice a day. You want to make sure you're flossing twice a day because your toothbrush doesn't get everything. If you're looking for a good environmentally friendly way to wash your body, this is perfect. Dry brushing is great if you want to eliminate cellulite. If you have very sensitive skin, I recommend this shaving gel. I love flamingo razors. They come in different colors and have a shower holder. This body wash. Let me put you on to some simple yet effective coochie care. Number 1, the most effective way to keep your pH balance on point is just taking a probiotic. Super easy. I believe this is what is the healthy bacteria found in the vagina. Get yourself a probiotic. If your vajayjay soap has a color in it or smells really good, it's canceled. Dove sensitive skin, go get it, girl. It's mild, fragrance free. Avoid wearing thongs as much as possible because that little string can move from the booty hole to the vajayjay hole very easily and transmit bacteria. But make sure you're also wiping your ass very well. I can't get down with not using a wet wipe after I go number 2. I might get dragged for this one, but honey pot, boric acid suppository cured my BV, and I hate the BV medication from the OB. It never works. So yeah, if you guys want more coochie care tips, check out my YouTube channel for a full video. These are some of my feminine hygiene favorites. This is a great product to use to wipe in between your thighs and under your armpits after the gym. If you have a mild yeast infection, you should definitely try this out. I personally prefer menstrual cups over everything, and there's also a cup wash that they sell that you can use on your cup. For people who do like pads, I do like these Always pads. These are another brand of wipes that I like to use on my body. These are some of my favorite thin liners.
Yes, I gotta tell you something. It is totally normal to play with yourself while being on your period. I said it. You could just wash yourself right after. A lot of you also have SE.
put you onto some simple yet very effective coochie care, okay? The number one way is to simply incorporate a probiotic into your everyday routine, okay? If you don't want to take a probiotic, make sure you eat yogurt that contains probiotic. If you are using any of those soaps like Summer's Eve, Vagisil, it's canceled. Throw it out, okay? Grab yourself an all-natural feminine hygiene wash. I don't care if it's for me or somebody else, but get you something that's all-natural ingredient. Please avoid wearing thongs as much as possible because that string tends to move back and forth from your hoo-ha to your booty, and you don't want to transfer those booty crumbs to your hoo-ha and you get an infection, okay? Stop wearing it as much as possible. Make sure you're keeping your booty clean throughout the day, sis. Please make sure you keep it clean. Get you some booty wipes. We got those too. And boric acid suppositories. The medication the doctor gives you a yeast infection.
Are you using that much toothpaste? That is way too much toothpaste to be applying to your teeth. You'll be looking something like this guy. You should be using a pea-sized amount of toothpaste if you're over the age of 3, or a smear-sized toothpaste if you're under the age of 3.
Ladies, how to wash your lady girl down there. You know what I'm talking about. Ladies, I know that we love to use hot water, but you do want to use hot water down there. You want to use
my colorful
warm
heart,
water.
baby.
No.
You tryna run away, baby.
Sure.
They don't know I'm crazy, yeah.
And this is the key, ladies.
I gave you unforgettable madness. What you get, but you made it all a mess. Your behavior is killing me, yeah. I don't care, you want me to be normal lady. I'm gonna shake the booty that my mama gave me. Know you like it, but you gotta stop playing it. You should know, you know. Maybe I was born insane. I block like no one does.
Rather use your hands than use that because that's just more bacteria that you're spreading around.
Loving me, loving me harder, missing me. Don't be afraid to go farther. Maybe I was born insane. I got unicorns on my mind.
This is what
Your pH should be between a 3.8 to a 4.2, 4.5. What I like to say is that your vagina is fine wine. Literally, the same pH as wine is in the kitty. So, fine wine, honey. You gotta take care of it. You gotta brew it for a long time. You gotta keep it on the shelf. Whatever you need to do with it, you do you. But it is special. So, Summer's Eve. No. Vagisil, absolutely not. All those fragrances and everything like that damage your kitty. You want to keep it in a natural state because your vagina naturally cleans itself. You don't really need to do that much to really change the way your vagina is unless it is, of course, infected, irritated, and stuff. This is just to help you naturally clean. This doesn't disrupt any of your pH. It only helps, and we only want to use this every 2 to 3 days.